Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here with the Eagle Creek Pack-It Reveal Shoe Sac.
Hit it.
Made from heavy duty recycled material with a mesh panel for ventilation, a couple of hanging tabs and an easy carry handle. Hold up, to make sure you don't miss any of our awesome content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get back to it. So your shoe sack is nice and light. It weighs 75 grams and it measures 41 centimeters long by about 22 centimeters wide. And how sort of much it will open up or stretch depends on your shoe size and the sort of shoes that you're putting in there as well. So it's made from a 300 denier fully recycled polyester, and the diamond weave mesh as well is a recycled polyester. Now I don't know if you can see, if you sort of zoom in quite close, the mesh is made from lots and lots of different sort of fibers woven together, so it's very, very strong. It's not stretchy really at all, so there's no sense that the mesh could easily be torn or ripped or anything like that. So it's quite a heavy duty material there. So we've got a tab on the end here, which is obviously to give you some tension when you're opening your zipper. We've got two tabs up the top here, which you could chuck a carabiner through, for example, and attach them to the outside of your pack. That's especially handy if you're traveling or you're hiking and you need to put some shoes in here that might be quite grubby or potentially even super smelly, and you want to chuck them on the outside of your pack for ventilation. We've also got this easy carry handle here, which you can also use to sort of hang up on a door hook or on a tree branch or something like that, depending on your use case. So Eagle Creek do mention that this can fit shoes up to a size 13 US men's. So I do have some size 13 Salomon runners here, and I'm just going to pop them in to the storage sack because I am curious, given the fact that it's like a 2D sort of bag, it's not a 3D structured bag with sidewalls, whether or not the volume of these shoes are still going to fit. So this will give us a really good indication. Fitting them in like so. So getting a bit of a jiggle here, and looks like we'll be able to do the zip up. All right, yep, no problem. So these are, as I mentioned, size 13 men's trail runners. In terms of how much space has sort of been taken up in the bag, you can see there's really not much more here in terms of width. So if you are considering putting in, say, a mid-hiking boot where there's a lot more physical volume of shoe, especially considering the large length of the shoe, it's probably not going to fit. So I'm going to say if you are a longer footed person, you are going to realistically only be able to store sneakers in here as opposed to mid-cut or high-cut boots. I've got some size 7 women's hiking shoes here, and we'll just do the same sort of test with popping them in, sort of top and tail them here. So zipping these up, there's obviously with much shorter length, there's going to be a lot more space and room in the bag. I reckon if you did have a pair of hiking boots, sliding each of them down so the heels are at the more extreme ends of the shoe sack and sort of packing them in a bit, giving them a bit of a squish, you should be okay to get some mid-cut or probably not high top, but mid-cut hiking boots in here, as well as a shoe. You could probably also, even if you do have a smaller shoe, have some room here to chuck in a pair of socks or two. So that's about it for the Eagle Creek Pack-It Reveal Shoe Sac. You can get this at snowies.com.au at our low prices every day.